Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a spread for the recent past, present and near future for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Welcome back to Rita's Intuition. If you like the video and you feel it resonates, please like, share and subscribe. Please only take what resonates, don't make it fit. I'll get straight into the reading. If this should so resonate, please feel free to comment and let me know. And welcome to the channel. So this is be a past, present, recent past, present and near future spread for the zodiac sign of Leo. I'll get some supporting cards, and after I lay the deck out, I'll get some supporting cards, and then I will get some further clarifications where necessary. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Maybe too many cards at once. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Please give me clear messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Right, so the overall energy of this card, of this deck, is the Authority, which is the Emperor. So so Leo's, this whole period from the recent past to the present and the near future is mainly about stepping in and having control, being in control, stepping into your power, knowing your power, being aware. So as I go along, I'll explain, if necessary, where the cards would sit in the original tarot. So the first card we've got is Spiritual Strength. Then we've got New Beginnings, which Spiritual Strength would be the Nine of Wands. No, it wouldn't be. Yes, it would be. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Then you've got New Beginnings, which will be the Fool card in the Major Arcana. Then you've got Temptation, which will be the Devil card. And that's all in the recent past. In the present, you've got Throat Chakra. Throat Chakra, that wouldn't be in the original tarot. You've got Accelerated Motion, which is the Eight of Wands. And then you've got Rejoicing and Celebration, which would be the Three of Cups. In the near future, you have Spiritual Union, which is the Two of Cups. You have Crown Chakra. And then you have Firm Foundation, which would be the Four of Pentacles. Right, so what I'm getting is that in the recent past, Leo, you had some sort of spiritual strength. So you stepped into your power. You've gone through a lot, maybe in the more further past, you've gone through a lot, and but in the recent past, you've stepped into your spiritual strength. You stepped into your knowledge. You stepped into your power of continuing, of fight, adrenaline to keep on going. So you've pushed past whatever hurdles you've been through. And in the original tarot, it would have a picture of someone standing with one wand, and there's 8 behind them. So they've got that history, they've got that knowledge, they've got that experience behind them, but they're still ready to go ahead with that one wand. They're pushing forward, and they still have belief that it's gonna work out, and it will work out, because with the 8 wands behind you, it means you've got experience. And to have to be stepping into your strength, what you went through previously shows that you've been through a lot of hurdles. And by going through all them hurdles, you have that experience and that knowledge to move forward with that one wand, knowing that you don't have to fight them hurdles again this time, because you're in your power. And that moves on to the new beginnings card, where you're stepping into your new beginnings. You're going on a new journey. You decided that you needed to go on a new journey, or you began your new journey in the recent past. You stepped there. So if you can see in this card, it's a world. There's the world at the bottom of her feet. She's taking a chance. She's stepping out, and she's going for this new journey. She's got the door behind her, and she's stepping out into the world. However, in the recent past, it shows temptation. So it may have been that, what I'm picking up is that it may have been that, let me see if this lighting's make it better. No, it hasn't. It may be that in the recent past, you had to overcome temptation. So you maybe had the spiritual strength to overcome temptation, to let go of it, and then start a new journey. Or for some, it means that once you began this new journey, you was tested by both the universe, possibly. And I don't think the universe tests you, but in that sense, but they do test you to make sure that you're ready for the journey ahead. Especially if down here, you're hoping to move in a rejoice and celebration and move into a spiritual union with a firm foundation. They need to know that this temptation ain't going to destroy your new beginning. So what I'm getting is that the temptation may come back up, or if this is the recent past, it may have already come up. So you may have already been in a position where you've overcome a temptation, but we'll get some supporting cards and clarifiers to confirm. But temptation could be a person. You could be addicted to a specific person, or it could be a habit, or anything along them lines. Something that will hold you back, something that will keep you drawn into low vibrational energy or toxic behavior. Or it may even be a relationship where someone in that relationship is toxic. Or it may be that that person isn't necessarily toxic, but it brings out the worst in you, which stops your growth. In the present, you've got the first card, you've got the throat chakra. That's stepping into a position where you know how to speak from your heart, speak from your inner depths, speak your truth. This card sort of reminds me of the Ace of Swords. It reminds me of the Ace of Swords in the original tarot, where you're speaking your truth. It also reminds me of the Queen of Swords as well, where you open up and you say what's on your mind, and no filter, but in the sense of polite filter. So you're still able to care about other people's feelings, but you're able to speak your truth finally. So you may have gone through a period of time, or you may have gone through a lifetime habit of always pushing your own needs at the background, letting them shine slightly, but obviously putting other people's needs, those that you love and those you're in a relationship, putting their needs before your own. So it talks about you being in the present, being able to talk, being able to communicate, being able to naturally disclose your feelings without hurting others, but not concerned so much about hurting others, more concerned about, obviously you do care about hurting others, but more concerned about doing what's best for you, while taking others into consideration, speaking your truth, letting other people know, preventing other people, that anyone that you're sharing a relationship with, from guessing. Now that could tie in to some of the temptations you've been through, some of the toxic, if you've been in a toxic relationship or you've been in toxic behaviours, you may start to be looking at now in the present that them toxic behaviours became toxic. That relationship that you may be entering back into for some may have been more toxic because you didn't share what you was feeling. You may have wanted to please that person so much or be so comfortable with that person that you didn't actually share what you was feeling in order for it to be resolved. And maybe in some cases you did, but when you did, because you didn't do it that often, you didn't do it with from the depths of your soul, it wasn't actually taken on seriously, and there was no consequence of your feelings not being taken on board. But once you're doing this, once you're opening your throat chakra, which is happening around about now if it hasn't happened already, you're going to find yourself moving in an accelerated motion. As I said, the Eight of Wands, it could be communication. It could be just moving at a speed, like taking off. The journey's starting to take off for you. And that's because not only are you aware, you are now aware, you are taking into consideration your own feelings, but now other people can as well. So they know how to deal with you. They know how to take you on board. They have to take you on board because they have to take your feelings on board, shall I say, because you're taking your feelings on board. So people have to respect you as much as you're respecting yourself. And it's not that you didn't respect. I don't believe you disrespected yourself before. I don't think it's a case of you not respecting yourself before. I think it's a case where you felt so comfortable in yourself to a degree that you didn't share what you felt, but then you took it personal when no one sort of understood you. But now it's what it's saying is that you're going to share how you're feeling. You're going to give people that chance to know how you're feeling, which will prevent toxic behaviors, not prevent, but reduce toxic behaviors, toxic patterns, because people know how to deal with you. They know how you're feeling. They know the impact they're having on you. And that will help you move forward in accelerated motion. And then you're stepping into the rejoice and celebration. This is like the Three of Cups. So you're celebrating, and you're moving into partnership. You're sharing time with friends. You're able to communicate. You're able to be around people again, people that you may have secluded yourself from in the past, or even new friendship groups. You're able to go into new and build new friendship groups because you've got that sense of trust again, because where you felt that people may have let you down, you're now understanding that you may not have shared yourself. So now when you're in the position of sharing yourself, you're able to step back out there and celebrate and really, really enjoy yourself. Get to know you again. Get to know you again. Be you. Be within your own happiness. And by being in your own happiness, it opens you up to the near future to be stepping into a union with somebody, because they're stepping in. They're the same height in this. They're in the same height in this card. Each time I look at these cards, I see something new depending on the reading, but they're at the same height. They're balanced. They're over the cup of love in the same. They've got about the same level of space within that cup. They're staring into each other's eyes. They're equal. They're equal in this equal respect, because you're recognizing your voice, and therefore it allows your partner to recognize their voice too. And also, one thing, when you recognize your voice and you know that you need to speak your truth, it also opens you up to look for others' truth, so you'll understand your partner better as well. And you may not, if for those that may be going back to a previous partner, you may not blame your partner for certain behaviors. Not saying they didn't do anything wrong, they could have. Anyone could have been that temptation, but you're able to identify that they may have been reacting to the fact that they didn't know anything, and now they know how they're behaving, and it may be behaving good. But for others, it may be a new union. We'll have to find out, but it may be a new union. But you're able to move in that because you know what you want now. You know what you want, and you're able to speak what you want and share what you want with another. And by sharing what you want with another vocally, you're able to share your heart with another too, and your soul. So then you've got the crown chakra, and that's about your higher being. It's sort of like the high priestess card in a sense. It's about believing in yourself, knowing your worth, knowing who you are, standing your ground, understanding that you know. It's about being in your light. It's about knowing you. It's about what crowns you. It's about your morals and everything that's around that helps you to step into whatever you're hoping to step into. I think it ties well in with the spiritual union and the throat chakra as well. It ties in well because you're just speaking from where you are, where you're at as a person. And therefore you end the near future with the firm foundation. It's building a firm foundation. You're able to step into a firm foundation. So you're celebrating, you're loving you, you're on this new journey. You've got this new spiritual union coming in, and you're able to build a firm foundation, and that will take you into the future. This is a near future reading, so that will build up soon, basically in the near future. Couldn't really find a word there, apologies. But that will just set the foundations for the actual future, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to get some cards to clarify this further, and then I'll get some cards to support this reading further, and then what I will do is I will get some clarification cards afterwards also. Yes, it's about taking control, and I think that's why the Emperor card is crowning the deck. It's crowning this reading. I think you're stepping back into your power. It's been a process. So from the recent past to the present to the near future, it's about stepping into your power and knowing yourself. And I think that's why the throat chakra and crown chakra is there as well. It's about the decisions you make and how you communicate them decisions. You've got the strength card at the bottom of the deck after that shuffle. Yes, it's been in your strength. It's been in authority. Stepping into that Leo strength. It's about being that lovely person, being that lovely Leo, being that person that you are, but actually knowing when you've got to step into authority. Step into authority when you know you've got to open your throat chakra and speak your mind, as in your crown chakra. It's about knowing that. It's about balancing and taming yourself, but knowing when to share what part of you. And being comfortable being the whole of you. So I won't be surprised if the Temperance don't come out somewhere in this reading. So can I get a supporting card for spiritual strength? I said I'm surprised if the Temperance won't come out in the reading. And look, it's right there at the bottom of the deck. You're balancing yourself. The strength, you're balancing yourself. You're having balance within all sides of you. So the Seven of Cups. So it's about choices. It's about looking back at choices, looking back at options. If you look at her face, it's like she's not really sure about them choices. She's not really sure about them choices. She's not sure about the options. She's not looking too keen on them. She's just sitting there having her cup of tea and not too keen on all them options. Or not even sure she wants to make a decision. But that is supporting the spiritual strength. It's about making new opportunities. So you've got them 8 wands behind you, and you're moving forward with that 9th wand and going on a new journey. Just like, if you notice, they're holding themselves up. They're ready to go again. They've got that strength to hold off anything that's not supporting them and move forward. And like I said, with the 8 wands behind them, moving on with the 9th wand into a new journey, she's looking back at those 7 options and thinking, no, too many options, not the right ones. She's spiritual strength to take a new journey, and she's just sitting there with her cup of tea and thinking, no, I want something new. And then you're stepping into that new beginning. But yeah, the Temperance card is there, like I said. Can I get a supporting card for new beginnings, please? For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the recent past. Supporting card for new beginnings, please. Can't make it up. The Death card. Death and rebirth, new beginnings. 5 of Wands, end of conflict. End of them conflict situations. End of them conflicting situations that the wands brought them. 8 wands, 7 cups that you're leaving behind. You're tired of the conflict. You want a new beginning. And the Death card is the perfect card to highlight a new beginning, because you're on a new journey. This is the Death and Rebirth card. So that's what, yeah, so that's the events of the recent past. You decided you want a new journey. You're on that, you're stepping into that. Ooh. Ooh. Can I get a supporting card for temptation, please? Supporting card for temptation in Leo recent past. Just one or two cards, please, Spirit. The temptation, supporting card. What is this temptation? Supporting card for temptation, please. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Oh, look, you've got the conflict to get again at the bottom. So it's tempting to go back into it, it seems. Right, it did drop upside down because I spun it to see what it was. But this was the Four of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm thinking, what I'm getting is that there was a relationship. I'm thinking this is surrounding a relationship. So didn't really know what type of reading it was, even though I knew you were going to enter into a new relationship. It weren't clear whether it's other situations in the relationship just came on because you became balanced and spoke your truth. But yeah, so there's a temptation to not sit back and meditate. There was and actually step back out. So I'm assuming that most of you, this is probably mostly for my single Leos. Or in the recent past you were single, and then you're stepping into a union. So even if you was in a relationship before, you might have stepped out of that relationship and you became single. But the temptation is to not be single and not meditate. This Four of Swords in the upright is about meditation, thinking, taking time out, understanding yourself, getting the perspective of what's going on, relaxing. The temptation is not to relax. The temptation is not to relax and enter back into a partnership that seems to be a toxic partnership. Yeah, toxic partnership that caused all that conflict that you was putting it into. So yeah, so it may be that partner's coming back and preventing you from meditate, or the partner did come back in order to stop you from being able to meditate, in order to get you back into a relationship, to put you back on the journey they had you before in the conflict. Hopefully you're able to, this is making sense. Right, can I have a supporting card for throat chakra in the present, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Supporting card for throat chakra for the present. Thank you, angels. Please clear messages for the throat chakra in Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus is present. Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles. So it's about an offer. It's about wanting to do something new. It's about going into a new journey. So, but the Three of Swords being over the throat chakra, you're able to explain your pain. You're opening up. You're not burying it. You're not. I know with some Leos, and I am one, so this ain't in the bad way, is that some Leos, they have that strength. They have that inner strength. And sometimes, especially when they've been beat down or something's gone wrong, they bring out that strength side of them. So they go in the public with that strong side of them. They brush it off. They'll battle internally, but they'll brush it off. This is about speaking your truth. So maybe, because these cards start to overlap, because it's the recent past, present and near future, these cards begin to overlap. Some of them could be happening around the same, it's a journey, but some of them happen around the same time. So it may be that this temptation is coming in, you're able to speak about this temptation, you're able to open up and say, yeah, I was hurt, this is what went wrong. You're able to open up and conversate about it. And I think I said that earlier, because for those of you that do enter back into that relationship, you're able to actually speak about what may have gone wrong. And for some of you, it was probably really, really painful. For others, you may begin to look at the pain differently once you discuss it, once you share it, because you'll be able to get each other's perspective. And there may be a new beginning. There may be some communication, a new beginning for some. Or this is a conversation where you speak about your pain, you share your pain, but then you're able to go on a new journey at accelerated motion. So I think it's about being comfortable with the pain that you suffered and be ready to move forward. So can I have a supporting card? Supporting card for accelerated motion, please. Okay. Page of Pentacles again. So you're moving fast with this offer, I believe. Yeah, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So accelerated motion. After this discussion about this heartbreak, after this is happening in the present time. So for some it may have happened already. For others it is coming. You're going to have an apology. There's an apology or some sort of discussion, some sort of small offer coming in, a small love offer, an apology, because someone recognizes you as the sun, and you are the Leo, the sun. And this apology, and basically maybe this discussion is going to make you feel good. Not necessarily because all of you are going to be able to get back with that person, but it's going to make you feel more relieved. It's going to release whatever you've got left. So for some of you, there's going to be an apology or discussion that takes place about happiness, that puts you into happiness in an accelerated motion. You're able to then move into the celebration. And if you notice, this sits on the accelerated motion card, and the next card is that Three of Cups. So this is accelerated motion from this discussion. So this discussion would happen with the Page of Cups. You're speaking of your truth about the heartbreak, and possibly with that person that broke your heart, especially if they're the temptation that comes in to try and get you to not be single anymore. They're coming in with the apology. Accelerated motion, you, by that, having that take place, you move into the sun energy of the happiness, feeling happy, like overwhelmingly happy. And it's like a big transition from where you're coming from, and then you step into that Three of Cups, the celebration. And then there you are with the celebration. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be back with that person celebrating, but it may mean that for the summer months, so the summer months is that you're moving back into your true self. You're not taking it as personally as you may have done. I think you might have been in a situation where you have learned to forgive yourself. You've had that spiritual strength to forgive yourself and be able to look at the options and move forward for a new beginning. But it's about actually stepping out into that world again and actually feeling like you've got something to enjoy again, whether it's with friends, whether it is within a relationship, or whether you're able to move forward with someone new because of this new discussion that you've had. And maybe for some, even, I'm picking up that maybe for some, this is a new offer, a new discussion. So you may have a new offer. There may be someone else coming in. You may have a new beginning with somebody else for some people. So this new beginning, to death and rebirth, maybe rebirth of your love life with someone new. And that old person comes in to sort of tempt it. Obviously, you're not going to be in a relationship straight away if it's someone new. So the old person wants to get you back. Or the new person takes you out of meditation and stops you from being single at this stage. But there's a temptation there. And with this new person, so if someone else comes in new, hopefully you're able to keep up. I know I'm talking a bit fast. If someone else comes in new and you're able to speak, so you're able to say, I don't want to move fast because this and this happens. And they're able to talk to you with that Page of Cups energy. They're able to talk to you about their own things that went on with them. And it sort of builds that trust with them. And therefore you're able to move forward with happiness and celebration in an accelerated motion. Don't mean that you're going to be committed to that new person straight away, but you understand each other and they understand you, and you can give your stories, and you was able to openly express how you're feeling. I don't think in detail, but you're able to say, oh, do you know what, I went through a lot and I'm not ready for this. Obviously it was hurt, but you're able to accept it. You're not hiding. And as I said, Leos like to sometimes hide behind their strength when something's gone on, to be that sort of strong lion. But you're not feeling like that. It's a sense of vulnerability, sense of compassionate vulnerability that's going to open up discussions and help you move forward to your Leo happiness much sooner into that celebration mode. Can I get a supporting card for Rejoice and Celebration, please? Please and thank you. Supporting card for Rejoice and Celebration. Supporting card for Rejoice and Celebration. Okay, did I explain it already, spirits? Anything? Okay. Three of Pentacles. So you've got the Three of Cups. That's just before the Three of Cups, and then now on the Three of Cups, we're clarifying that with the Three of Pentacles. It's about going into collaboration with people, spending time with friends, joining people. So it's about, and it could be for work, it could be for business, but you're joining forces with somebody. You're celebrating, you're moving forward, you're going on a new journey, you're actually celebrating this new beginning, and you're interacting with others. And I know that basically coming out of this COVID period, you've probably been on your own a lot, even without whatever's gone on. So it's about finding that balance again with others. It's about stepping out into that world again with a lack of embarrassment if you've been embarrassed by any of the heartbreak that if you was previously embarrassed by any of the heartbreak that you've been through. I know for some Leos, sorry I keep on judging, but I am a Leo, so please don't take it personally. It's a bit embarrassing when you make a mistake, or you feel that you've made a wrong decision, or you gave someone a chance when you shouldn't. You feel like you should have known, but this is saying that you're putting that behind you. You understand that you're a human, and that if you did make a mistake with someone, or you did give love to someone and end up being hurt, you still gave love, and you're able to give love again, and that is beautiful. And as a Leo, you love to love, so you never made a mistake, and you like to believe in people. So it shows that you're stepping back out there. You're in your happy state, moving in accelerated motion, and you're stepping back out there, rejoicing, celebration. And you've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. You're manifesting. You've manifested this new beginning, and it's coming through. You're manifesting partnerships. So can I have a supporting card for the spiritual union in the near future? Can I have supporting card for the spiritual union in the near future, please? And thank you, spirits. Please, a clear message. Oh, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. What a beautiful card to back. What a beautiful card to support, to be the overarching energy of the Two of Cups. The Four of Wands. Happy home, happy life, happy foundation, which is what you're trying to move into, even though it's not the same card, because that's the four, that would be the Four of Pentacles. But spiritual union, Four of Wands, it's about 2 and 2, and the card that's clarified that is about reviewing. So you're looking back at what you've grown, what you planted, and what's come from what you've planted already. So for some of you, this new union will come back from a previous relationship, but it'll be on a different foundation this time, a different level of understanding. And I'm the first to say, I'm literally the first to say, when I listen to tarot, when they speak of the person coming back from the past, I'm like, no. But for some, it will be surprising if they do come back and you're ready to get here, they will come back totally different. For others, the spiritual union will be about your own seeds that you've planted, your own seeds, that are the seeds that you've planted in yourself. Yeah, so for others, the seeds that you've planted in yourself will enable you. So these seeds here, where you've allowed yourself to be happy once again, where you've allowed yourself to enjoy and celebrate and be around others, communicate again, laugh again, smile again, be with friends, be around people, meet new people. That effort that you've put into yourself, them seeds that you've planted, is going to put you in a spiritual union with possibly someone new. And it's going to be firm. So it's going to grow into something firm, something that gives you concrete support in the house, something that is like a home situation where you can celebrate and you feel secure. Safety, should I say, root chakra. Can you give me supporting cards for the crown chakra, please? Supporting cards for the crown chakra. Got the Knight of Pentacles moving in there. So maybe this is not your higher being. Maybe this is someone else's higher being. Yeah, because you've got the Emperor. Remember, the Emperor was the overarching card of the deck. So you've got the Emperor here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've got the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. But you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So something that's been moving slow is going to pick up speed. So if you have entered into a spiritual union here, it may pick up around this time. So these cards can sort of sit together in a sense, because it's all the near future. Something's going to pick up, something that's been moving slowly into you is going to pick up speed, because someone, whether it's the past person or a new person, is going to see the beauty within you. And they're not saying they never saw it before, but they're going to see that you've healed. Yeah, so, and it could be, so you could have been dealing with a Virgo or an Earth sign. But this Emperor, this person may see you as an Emperor. So whether you're a female or men, you can switch the roles as you see fit. This person may see you as an Emperor. You might have the Queen of Pentacles coming in that sees you as an Emperor. this person on this night, on this night of Pentacles, could be this. They're coming in with love and niceness because they see that you're in authority, you're in charge. The Emperor don't have to be a man here. It could be the person that's in control of their life, that's in charge of their life. And for some, it's an old person that you left out in the cold, or someone that left you out in the cold that's coming charging back in. Charging back in because they've seen the change in you. Or for others, that person may come charging back in because they see you with someone new. Because they've had an awakening. They're using their higher being. They're using their crown chakra. And they've come to a realization of your worth. So there may be two people here for some. One that you may have met that's recent, and another that may be coming in from the past, or as they see you growing, or with somebody else. So can I get a supporting card for firm foundation? Supporting card for firm foundation. Supporting card for firm foundation. Supporting card for firm foundation. The Star. Two of Wands. You know which direction you're going in. So yeah, so I do believe that here there is two people, but you know which direction you're going to go in order to build your firm foundation. And you're going to choose the Star, the person that you've hoped for, the person that you've wished for. Some of you, that would be the person that you was with before, that you've wished for and you've hoped things will change. And for others, that will be the new person. And you're going to, you know which direction you're going to go in. You know which one you're going to choose. But if you do choose the old person and there was some toxic behaviour, just be mindful of that. I'm just going to clarify a few of the cards further. Please remember, only take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story, and that's fine. If it does resonate, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also leave a comment if you don't mind. Just letting me know how. Thank you. Right, if you can clarify the Temptation card with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. If you can clarify the Temptation card with the Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. If you can give me some clear messages. Yep, so yeah. So someone, that's where the Knight's coming charging in. Someone's worried there. Temptation's coming charging back in because they want to take you out of your meditation and take you out of being single. It's causing them conflict, and that was at the bottom of the deck at the time that we shuffled. They want to take you back into conflict. They want to, this conflicting situation. This conflicting situation, this person's coming running in to bring you back into that energy. So just be careful of that. But I'm assuming that's the recent past. Some of you may just be coming out of this now, or some people may be there now, moving into the present. But just be careful that they may bring back that conflict that you've tried to have a new beginning from. So can you clarify the Three of Swords with the throat chakra? Can you clarify the Three of Swords with the throat chakra? Communication at the bottom of the deck, which is the Accelerated Motion card, which is there, the next card there. Love when Spirit does that. And the clarification of the throat chakra, Three of Swords, is walking away. So that could be someone, for some, that could be someone, that could be you walking away from that situation. finally walking away, even though you had your new beginning, you've avoided that temptation, and you've actually officially walked away, left your emotions behind. You're not walking away with the pain, you left the pain behind. For others, that throat conversation, that throat chakra, Three of Swords conversation, will be you opening up and speaking about why you walked away. So giving clear understanding about why you walked away. Why was it that you walked away? Especially if you didn't really give that person a chance to know why, and you just sort of disappeared on them. It's about having that conversation about why you walked away. Why you walked away. You'll talk about you walked away to go to that sunlight, that happiness. So you'll explain, you'll get an apology for the behaviour, and you'll explain that you was going towards the sunlight, which is the back of the picture there. But yeah, it's a conversation about why you walked away. And there's the Eight of Wands confirming that. But the throat chakra's there anyway, so yeah, then you go in accelerated motion. So you can have some clarifications for accelerated motion. Page of Cups, Sun, and Three of Cups. And some more clarification for that, please. Yeah, so the Empress. So you're either the Empress, or the person that's walking that you left is going to disclose information about an Empress, so maybe a child's mum. But yeah, I believe that you're seeing yourself as the Empress. We've had the Emperor come out. We have had the Emperor come out, and the overarching energy of the card is the Emperor. And this, yeah, so I believe this is your reading. You are the Empress. Especially because the Empress here, and this is about you getting connections and you seeing somebody else and you being with somebody. And the Empress come out as possibly your new person that you're going to be in spiritual connection with. So yes, you're explaining you're an Empress. You're moving forward, being your Empress energy. And I think you're looking back, and obviously during this apology, during this accelerated motion, you've given up on the past because you've had that apology, but you're moving forward in that Knight of Wands energy. And for some of you, you may be that you're leaving behind a Knight of Wands energy, someone that came in and out. Someone that came in and out. And you're out there, you're ready to go on a passionate journey for some of you, that you're going to go into celebration. But you're an Empress. You are an Empress, and you know that you're an Empress. And you want to be treated as such. So you're going to move forward after this conversation, explanation, apology. You're going to move forward happily. So you're saying bye to what was, and you're moving into what is, and you're passionate about it. And have some clarification for rejoice and celebration, please. Some clarification for rejoice and celebration. Some clarification for rejoice in celebration and the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's a bit too many cards. Oh, the Queen of Truth at the bottom. After speaking your truth, you're going back out there and you're able to collaborate and enjoy yourself. You're in your truth. And I think I did mention the Queen of Swords before. Might be a bit too many cards. Yes, too many cards. The Page of Wands come out though, so some communication. You're going to be out there communicating with the world. I can tell you that. You'll be out there communicating with the world, and you'll be in your truth doing it. You're going to be messaging, communicating with people. Yeah. Any more for rejoice and celebration and Three of Pentacles, since I put it all back? Yeah, you're in your spiritual awakening. So there you go, judgment, spiritual awakening. You're within yourself again. You're living your best life again. You're happy again. You've gone through a period of growth, and you stepped into a period where you're happy again. And that in itself is probably a shock. So there you got the Tower moment. It's a Tower moment because it's a shift. It's a big shift. All this has been knocked down, and it's brought you into your happy state of being again. Because you're aware of who you are. Can I get some clarification? Oh, okay. The Devil card's just thrown out there. So be careful. If you've gone back to someone that was toxic, be careful, because the Devil card has just come out. But then the Wheel of Fortune's here. So the Wheel of Fortune may be changing the behaviour of the Devil. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, it may be that after all of this, and this Knight of Wands that might have been an in and out person, so it might be the Knight of Wands that was in and out person, that could be a fire sign. You may get some communication that a tower moment's happened, and the tower moment has fixed the devil. It's fixed the devil. It's got rid of that toxic behavior within that person. That relationship's no longer toxic. The tables have turned. The wheel of fortune's in your favor, and you're able to rejoice in celebration and collaborate. For some of you, or the tower moment could have just knocked the devil out of the way, because you're so happy, and that devil don't like happiness. So can I get some clarification? No, that wasn't there. Right, can I get some clarification on spiritual union and Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you. Spiritual union and Seven of Pentacles, please and thank you. Someone's running back in. So for some, this may be that person that you're knocking out the way. This person that you've left, that the original storyline about someone that's planted their seeds is coming back, and they want to live that out. Or so yeah, so they're stressed about it. They're running back in. They're stressed about it. But for others, it is about the seeds that you've planted, and you're moving into a new union, and that's leaving somebody stressed. Somebody is stressed about that, and they're running back in. We've seen them running back in a few times, and they're still running back in. So just be careful just be careful of that. And look, if you see here, this card has come at the bottom of the deck a few times, but you see the next card, it's that card as well. They're coming running back in. They've had an awakening. They've had their crown chakra open up, and they've realised they left you out in the cold, and they don't want to leave you out in the cold anymore. And they're seeing you possibly in your Queen of Pentacles energy, or King of, or Emperor energy. No, you as the Empress. So they're seeing you in that energy, and they want to come charging back in. So they're stressed about the fact that you're you're going elsewhere, that you're finding happiness. So for some of you, you're going to find a new love, and that's going to stress someone out. Or for others who do desperately want not desperately, but that want it to definitely be, apologies for that, want it definitely to be their masculine that they've already been with. He may come back in, he may have an awareness now, but I'm picking up for most of people that it is a new person, and this masculine is not happy about it. I don't think they assume that you'd ever move on, even if you've left them. I don't think they assume that you'd ever move on. So can I get some clarification for the Knight of Swords, for the Crown Chakra, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. The Empress lands where the Emperor is on the deck. Yeah, that's the best couple. You're incorporating all of the kings and the queens. It's the best couple. King of Cups. Temperance at the back. And I said she'd come out, and she's come out. The Temperance has come out a few times. There's a balance there. You've got the Knight of Swords charging in because they've been left out in the cold. But you've got the King of Cups, someone showing love, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And here you've got the Empress and the Emperor. So you're coming into your spiritual union. So whether it's a past person, new person, that spiritual union is going to be solid here. You've got the Empress and the Emperor together with love and Pentacles, with a balanced energy. So whether it's yin and yang, you balance each other's energy, and that's where the Temperance comes in here. It's going to be moving forward in a balanced energy. Can you confirm? Can you clarify the firm foundation and the star, please? The firm foundation and the star, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There you go. Page of Swords coming in, but you've got the Sun card there. Firm foundation. What you wished for is coming in. What you researched, or what you wished for, or someone that was hoping to be with you is coming in. You've got the Sun card there. That's it's absolutely, looks like there's some good times. Obviously there's a lot that you've been through. Obviously, as I said, some of this recent, past and present, some of this you've already been through, other parts you're still going through, but you can overlap and move into this area quite soon. But there's going to be someone that's not happy about it if it is someone new, but obviously you've got to do what you're doing for you, in a sense, should I say. But yeah, thank you Leos. If this resonates, please like, share and subscribe.